The Sekigahara Valley, once a crucible of history, now lay still, shrouded in a cold morning mist. This was the dawn of a new era, marked by unwavering discipline and a stark, modern power. Colonel Sato Kenji, a figure of unwavering resolve, embodied the dawn of a new era. On this day, Kenshin, the last samurai, stood alone against the imperial army, a symbol of a fading era. In a world consumed by the new, he was a remnant, the last samurai. His armor, a tapestry of scars and faded glory. In an age of empires, an old world warrior faces the new dawn.
The new era was here.
Rebels, you are surrounded. Lay down your arms and surrender to His Imperial Majesty. We do not wish for needless bloodshed.
Colonel Sato's voice, a storm approaching, brought with it the clang of a new era. A relic of a forgotten age, Kenshin draws Kagefuri, the Shadow Caesar.
A weapon born of myth, its very presence a defiance of light.
Stubborn. Good. We'll show him what history looks like. Fire!
This was the last samurai, a remnant of a bygone era. Even without sight, Kenshin perceived. He felt the bullets tear the air, the heat of their passage a whisper against his skin. Kenshin, the last samurai, moved with a speed that defied the age, a whisper against the march of modern war. As Kenshin twists, Kagefuri swings up, creating a shimmering, almost visible wall of vibrating air.
This was not meant to happen.
A lone warrior, a relic of a bygone era, charges through the mist.
Keep firing! Focus fire on the target!
The last samurai, a ghost of a bygone era.
Fire! Fire! At will!
His movement is impossibly fast and graceful.
In a single, blinding flash, the ghost of the old world appeared.
Kenshin, the last samurai, charges into the ranks. His precise, almost surgical movements transform the battlefield into an imperial soldier lunges with a bayonet. Kenshin's wrist barely touches the bayonet, subtly deflecting it a millimeter.
Another soldier brings down a rifle butt. Kenshin parries with the flat of Kagefuri's blade, momentarily paralyzing the soldier's arm.
The futility of their rifles was stark, a dawning realization amidst the chaos.
Regroup! Second ranks! Prepare at Bokken! Close quarters combat!
He is a remnant of a bygone era. He represents a world that refused to surrender. In the twilight of an old world, the last samurai, Kenshin, stood resolute against the tide of change.
The earth itself bends to his will.
In that instant of disorientation, Kenshin lunges, utilizing Sen no Sen.
The blade of the ancient world. From the dust of the old world, a ghost rises.
Kill him! Stop him! Stop it! No!
Kenshin, the last samurai, moved with the grace of a ghost, his blade a whisper of the past against the new world's might.
Kenshin, a ghost of a bygone era, now confronts the overwhelming force of the new world.
In this dance of death, Kenshin does not kill, but displaces, a ghost in the machine of war.
In less than 3 minutes, the area around Kenshin has become a 5-meter circle of death.
The Colonel's eyes widened. This close-quarters strategy was a failure. Gatling team, prepare!
The Gatling gun, a marvel of industrial warfare, marked a brutal shift.
The relentless whirring of the new age, a continuous destruction Kenshin has never known. The first Gatling gun unleashes a devastating stream of bullets, sweeping across the field.
A storm of bullets. Kenshin rolls, his body a fragile arc. The metal of Kagefuri deflects.
A relic of a forgotten age, Kenshin fights for a future he might never see.
Gunner number 2, cut off his escape route. The last samurai!
With a grim resolve, Kenshin, the last samurai, drew a deep breath.
A lone samurai, defying all laws of man and nature.
The final samurai, a ghost of a bygone era. Final samurai, a remnant of the old world, descends like a hawk.
The last samurai, a remnant of a bygone era, faced the new age.
Kenshin, the last samurai, a remnant of a bygone era.
The Gatling gunner reacts, creating a thin ring of fire around Kenshin.
In an age of change, the last samurai stood alone.
He understands a new approach is needed.
The ghost of the old world moved through the new.
Tumultuous. An imperial soldier lunges with a bayonet. Kenshin's blade gently deflects the soldier's wrist. Then, with a lightning
Kenshin, the last samurai, takes up a Murata rifle, a relic of the new world that he fights against. Kenshin, a ghost of a bygone era, defies the new age.
This fractional lapse in concentration is Kenshin's opportunity. In that exact instant, Kenshin is already in front of the Gatling gun. He does not slash, he leaps, his body becoming a rigid projectile. With a precise strike, Kenshin hooks his Kagefuri into the rifle's axle.
A clash of 2 eras.
Kenshin shoves the Gatling gun down. A deafening crash echoes as the second machine gun is crushed. He was the last samurai, a remnant of a fading world, standing against the dawn of a new era.
He finally understands the true nature of his adversary, not merely a skilled warrior but a force that defies logic. All troops, break formation! Turn your guns on him! Shoot his legs! Shoot anything that moves! Don't let him slip through!
He observes the breakdown of their discipline. His grip tightens. His expression shows a grim satisfaction. Kenshin, the last samurai, moved with a grace that defied the chaos. His sword, Kagefuri, danced not to cut
The legendary Kagefuri Katana absorbed the very light.
In a world forever changed by conflict, an ancient force endures. Kenshin, the last samurai, moves like a phantom. In an era of profound change, the last samurai, Kenshin, moved like a ghost through the battlefield.
Hold the line! Kenshin stood, the last samurai, against the modern world.
In a land transformed by conflict, the old world and the new stood at a precipice.
Sato knows that if Kenshin gets past these 30 men, the battle is over.
Your blades cannot stand against the will of the Emperor!
For the first time, Kenshin is completely surrounded. 30 sharp blades attack simultaneously, leaving no room to maneuver, no space to dodge. Kenshin, the last samurai, readies himself. His blade, Kagefuri, a remnant of a bygone era.
Daiseiki Zetsumeizan.
Kenshin, the last samurai, stands against the new age. The 30 Shinguntu clashed against Kagefuri, but they were not cut. Instead, each impact sent a horrifying reverberation back through the soldiers' arms. As the 30 soldiers struggled to regain their posture, Kenshin moved through the created opening like a drill through soft metal.
The last samurai, a ghost of a bygone era.
The last samurai, a ghost of a bygone era! Prepare to meet your end, Kenshin! I shall not fall today!
The last samurai, a dark figure against the brightening landscape, walks towards his destiny. Colonel Sato Kenji stood alone, the last bastion of a fading empire.
You are a monster! You represent the weakness we have overcome. A culture obsessed with grace rather than efficiency.
Kenshin, the last samurai, stands resolute against Colonel Sato Kenji, the face of a new era.
Efficiency? Your efficiency kills without looking into their eyes. You have killed the warrior's honor. Honor cannot feed the people. Honor cannot build railways. Honor cannot protect the nation from the lurking western tigers. We need guns, not swords. I represent the future. You are a relic.
The final samurai, Kenshin, embodies the old world. His movements are silence and emptiness.
The ultimate samurai. A relic of a bygone era.
Sato attacks with a horizontal thrust, but Kenshin evades. Incredible precision.
I am not evading. I am waiting.
Kenshin, the last samurai, faces Colonel Sato Kenji, commander of the Imperial Army, in a battle for a new era. Kenshin's blade, Kagefuri, met Sato's Shinguntu, a clash of old and new.
The subtle tremor in his hand. A strange numbness after each clash.
A realization dawns in his eyes. Kenshin is not merely a fighter. He is an artist of destruction.
Your honor, samurai, I yield.
Having fought a lifetime on the principle of never trusting surrender on the battlefield, his eyes narrow. He detects the subtle falsehood.
I have failed. You win, Kenshin-sama. I apologize for my offense. Please spare my life.
You have nothing more to say.
Only one thing. You won this battle, but you have lost the war.
In an unbelievable moment, he turned his back to Kenshin.
This world will never accept your romanticism!
The samurai's eyes widened. He understood the propaganda. His body is a blur, an impossibly fast, graceful streak.
The blade cuts with impossible precision, splitting the metal. His legendary katana, Kagefuri, Shadow Cleaver, had been forged from a meteorite. Sato felt an unearthly silence descend, not of peace, but of utter disbelieving shock.
You failed to be a warrior. And you failed to be a soldier.
You fought for an idea you did not understand. I fought for a world I have lost. So, what will you do?
And so, the last samurai, Kenshin, sheathed his blade, ending an era with a single, decisive act.
I will not kill you. Killing you would create a new martyr. That is what you want. I will let you live.
In the wake of battle, a solitary figure walked away, leaving behind the shattered remnants of an old world and the grim dawn of a new era.
The battlefield tells a grim tale of defiance, where a single warrior, Kenshin, stood against an empire.
His walk is one of quiet determination, a pilgrimage through the remnants of a world that refused to yield to the inevitable. For Sato Kenji, survival was a fate more shameful than death itself.
Colonel, what do we do now? Report on the situation?
The symbol of an era's end, marked not by steel, but by a burn.
Hotel is lost! Lost? But Kenshin retreated. No, Mori. We fought a blade, but we lost an idea. And that idea, Mori, will never be cut down.
And so, Kenshin, the last samurai, faded into the hills, a living legend, a wandering spirit.